live.
Wait. We are super live.
You gotta stay a little close to it, like, because I got that gain down, so it's not like you're in a trash can like last podcast.
Well, hello.
But we are live, I do believe.
I'm honored to be here.
We
Mr.
appreciate
Barnett,
you
thank
coming,
you.
man. You got a lot going on, punching people in the face for a living. You know what I'm thinking about when I was coming over here? I was like, just between me and you, how much CTE sitting at this table right now? Like, there's a shitload of CTE sitting right here. There's a lot of brain damage.
What is? Oh, CTE, the concussion deal.
I mean, you can think about it. How old are you?
I'm 37.
And you stopped playing rugby when?
Well,
So you played rugby and football from grade school all the way up till when did that stop?
yeah. Well,
Not semi-pro, just rugby for high school.
man, I don't know. I started playing rugby when I was like 14. I think I stopped when I was like 32.
When did you play football first?
I played high school, a little bit of college, and then I played with the Drillers for what, 5 years?
Okay.
Too many.
And then
Too many.
And then
You blew a peck off.
you retired, let the peg heal, and you're like, you know what? I like getting hit in the head.
Well,
Start boxing. Out of all the things, and the reason I say this is I just don't want to see my friends get hit in the head if they don't need it. But I do like fighting. I would love to fight, but if I was going to fight, it's kind of shitty how I do it. Because it would be like, all right, let me find a night nearby. And let me find, give me like a new guy like me.
you really think I like to fight? You think it's like in me? Because I don't. I would just be honest. I don't. I hate fighting. It's terrifying.
So I can punch people in the face.
Well,
At 37.
dude, you already know why. It's about more than the fight.
Well, but I rock climb.
You
And
want-
guess what? I don't get punched in the head. It doesn't happen.
Yeah. I guess I saw an opportunity and I took it. You know, last December, a guy named Mark Sanchez. I don't know
This
if
is
you
the first fight?
Yeah, the first fight. So there was a guy named Mark Sanchez, and there was a fight promoter named Isidro Castillo with the School of Hard Knocks. And he puts on a show at the Ector County Coliseum. Coach Sanchez from the Pride, it was his two sons, Larry and Mark, that were fighting on the card.
Oh, Sanchez.
Yeah.
Right. I guess I don't play for Pride.
Yeah, well,
I'm just saying.
fans, you ought to be here. You could vouch for the dude. Anyway, great guy. He says, Tip, come watch my son's box. And so I go watch him box, and what do you got?
I'm trying to get I was trying to get my face, sorry about busting your thing. I'm trying to get my iPad.
So there's a guy.
There we go. Now I got some commentary. And I like when people talk to us.
Yeah, talk to us.
So now they'll say something, like if I say something stupid, they're like, hey, dude, you sound like a dumbass.
You idiot. So anyway, so I go to this fight, and I thought the fight was stopped premature. And
The one where you knocked the guy out?
no, that was January 26th against the Barbarian.
Hey, I'm going to tell you something. When you went in there, I know you know this, but when you left, right when he walked up, you were like, I didn't even have to train for this guy. Because then he came in there with his hands, palms facing you, you're thinking,
Kitty scratching me.
I'm just going to beat the shit out of him. Because you just grabbed him and like hockey punched him to death. And you're like, that's all he needed. There was no effort needed, no technique needed for this guy. Why waste it? I'll save the elbows.
Well, I was really trying hard to be patient with the guy, but it was too many open opportunities not to try
When
to
he
close
came
it
like
out.
this, he was like, I don't know what he was thinking, but he looked tough. In the weigh-ins, he was looking all mean. I'm thinking, and you were smiling at him. I was like,
Man, they all look tough at the weigh-in.
oh yeah,
Every one of them.
yeah,
And they all want to kill me.
yeah.
They look me in the face and they're like, we're going to kill you.
So well, I know you fought that one, knocked that guy out, and then
I fought Roman Huerta at the Hacienda in Midland. It was the Bad Blood. It was Midland versus Odessa. When we were supposed to be celebrating over 100 years of rivalry between the two cities, right? Well, it's super heavyweights collide. Tipton versus Huerta.
how big is this guy?
He's big. He's like 250 pounds. 6'4", 6'5", strong dude.
He's your size then.
He's a good athlete. And, well, so I call that the perfect storm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I lost that one. He broke my face.
Oh, this is the one you just had.
No, that was the third one. The third one I just finished. So we're coming up on chapter 4.
Okay.
But we'll go back to chapter 2, Roman Huerta at the Hacienda. The dude broke my face. But I was calling it the perfect storm for a bunch of reasons. So outside interference, I believe, was the contributing factor to me losing that fight.
Like what, beer flying in off the...
Well, dude, Yeah, there was beers flying in the crowd, but just a huge amount of outside interference.
Like what?
Well,
You can't say that, not get specific.
okay, well.
Because Roman fought.
Well, dude, Pops was a little lit that day. Okay, Pops was lit on the couch prior to us going to the fight. And so I'm having to pick Pops up. Like, Pops, it's time to go, dude. We got to go check in over at the Hacienda. So that was a little bit distracting. I thought Pops would have been a little more in tune with what was going on.
Right.
And, I had a buddy in from Kansas City, super awesome dude. He was trying hard to keep the distractions outside the locker room, but I ended up with like 20 people inside my locker room.
For what?
They want to be a part of the festivities, man. They want to be the next YouTube sensation, like what happened up in the Thrilla and Amarillo against the Breatharian. Anyway.
But what's the necessary? I'd be like, you should just be like, get everybody the fuck out, but who needs to be here?
Yeah, but I'm a nice guy.
Yeah, fuck that. You're about to fight. You're about to get your face crushed in by Huerta and his outside interference.
I didn't even think about it. I wasn't even thinking about it.
You know what you think about what's your second fight?
So, dude, the day of the fight against Huerta, my corner man calls me and demands 10% of the purse, or he's going to drop me. I'm like, are you kidding me right now? 10% of my purse, or you're going to drop me. Hell of a corner man, right? He's the guy you want in your corner.
I was like, cool, man. I'm good. I'll just go at it alone. I don't need you in my corner anyway.
That's pretty much what I told him. I told him that, go fuck himself. I'm not doing it, dude.
I mean, what's he going to tell you? Good news, good advice?
Well, okay, so not only does he drop me, right?
Where's Sean at this point?
Shano's still my guy. Shano's in it.
Oh, then you're good.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm like, fuck
even if Sean didn't know anything about boxing, he's gonna give you better advice than that guy. He's like, I think that guy's hitting you more than you're hitting him.
Okay, now here's the kicker. That dude knew how to wrap hands and wrap them really good. So now I'm scrambling to find somebody to wrap my hands the day of the fight.
You didn't just pay him to wrap?
I did. That was the original deal. I'm going to pay you $50 to wrap my hands. And then I was going to give you some Team Tipton swag to be my corner man, right? And
yeah, that's nice gear.
Which was like, dude, it was stick to the game plan. Once you hit them, don't go to chasing them. Well, I didn't even think about the game plan. As soon as I hit him, I saw red and went to chasing him. The hands dropped and Huerta caught me in the grill.
Yeah.
Busted my nose, busted my lip.
Well, and especially in boxing, like, how many rounds you guys fighting? 8, 7, 10, something like that?
We only do 4s. When you're amateurs, well, we're pros, but we're pretty amateur.
Right.
When you're just walking into it.
So, yeah, and if a guy's actually training, I mean, if you fire off on the first time, unless it's, if a guy's for sure hurt, but I mean, if he ain't going down to the ground, I wouldn't let any energy out because those guys can get through that, and then you're like gassed, and you look over and you still have what? How many minutes of the round?
They're 3-minute rounds.
So
it's a long 3 minutes.
Exactly. You look over, you got 1:15 left, and you're just like,
you're waiting to hear that click, click.
Yeah, and this dude's good to go still. It's a bad idea.
Yeah.
So Sean's just sitting there going, hit him in the face!
Well, no, dude, Sean's terrified. Sean's terrified. He sees his boy in there with his face all bloodied up, on a knee, losing points. Obviously losing the crowd, The stage was set for me to eat, and I didn't do it, man. I didn't stick to the game plan, and I got licked that day. I learned a big lesson, though.
Yeah.
Which is stick to the game plan.
Yeah.
And don't let the outside interference get in the way of what your goal is, right? The table was set to eat, and Big Daddy didn't come to eat. You know what I mean?
And then, so your fight, you just want to fight, knockout, right?
Oh, no. Okay, so, dude, it gets worse.
Oh, yeah, the outside interference.
Huerta in
stupid Ben's got me my brain moving too much. Why
dude, Huerta in Des Hill, okay, we had a $10,000 bet on that deal. I lost. Those dudes ended up going to Vegas on my dime, having a good old time. Hey, but dude, at least they send me a shout out.
Never bet.
You know, I'm betting on myself.
Never put your own money on your own fight. That is way too much. You want to talk about outside interference.
Huge distraction.
That's your fault.
It is my fault.
You deserve to get punched in the face and bleed everywhere.
I know. So chapter 3 is a much different story.
Sometimes, back when I was just like,
you know what, you live and learn.
When you fight back in the day, you get hit in high school, you start winning a couple fights, you feel like a badass. And someone beats your ass, it's called a tune-up. So it's a tune-up. You go, oh yeah, that's right. I can still get this shit beat down. Real quick. Do you remember the first time I ever went to any kind of training with Brad Barnes, and it was like, I think it's called Team Damage, but it was MMA. I was thought out because in high school, dude, I killed everybody. I went to that place and got the dog shit kicked out of me for like every day. Every time I walked in, I was like, this is crazy.
There's a guy named Bubba McDaniels. He's training that gym. He's from.
Yeah, he's an MMA guy, isn't he? I mean,
yeah, he's awesome, dude.
Yeah, I'm sure he kicked the shit out of most people walking this.
Yeah, he whooped the shit out of me, kicked me upside the head.
Yeah.
Hey, dude, but he signed some autographs for the kids, so I was pumped. I was super pumped.
Google just jumped up and started listening to us for no reason.
What's up, Google?
Oh, we got Mike Heatland on here, Steven Robinson on here.
What's up, Heat?
Yeah. So you what, dude? Back to the fight
But dude, aside from the fights, there's a bigger message behind the fights, and that's why I'm doing it. I'm not doing it because I love to fight. I'm not doing it because I like to get punched in the face. Matter of fact, I hate it. But
like ride bike for
dude,
miles.
You know I'm fighting for fathers' rights. That's what this is about. This is the platform to do it. Like, what bigger stage can you fight for fathers' rights than right there, one-on-one in the squared circle with nobody else to answer to?
I get the concept.
Mm-hmm.
But can't you like do a marathon or something? Like swim?
Do an Ironman?
Have a golf tournament. Those seem to do nice around here. No, I get it.
Dude,
but
it was just something about...
You realize that you can literally get punched in the head one time and you're going to wake up a completely different person and not talk right. All that stuff.
Dude, it's weighed on my heart
heavily. But
I set a goal.
But let me tell you this, as a guy just like you, what the fuck do I know about what you want to do? So go in there and kick ass. But you know, at some point when you're like, if you have any kind of like,
it hurts, man. Yeah. Okay, so in chapter 3, old boy pops me in the jaw when I'm on my head. Okay, but
where was the third fight?
The third fight was at the Corral Arena in Hobbs, and it was about there was a guy on that particular card. He fought at the Hacienda the same night I fought Roman Huerta, and he beat another guy pretty bad, swolled his eye up. Anyway, he had a good performance, and everybody was keen on watching him beat my ass for the third fight. They're like, oh, we'd like to watch Mark Martinez beat the shit out of Tipton. And I'm like, oh, I don't know if I like this fight, you know. The guy was a fucking monster.
Right.
Let's just be real, he was a monster.
Hey, when it comes to fighting, I know you're a football rugby guy. People don't understand. When it comes to fighting, you start going, oh, yeah, I don't want to fight that guy. Why? Because he'll kick the fuck out of me.
Well, yeah, and he's got huge arms and these gigantic hands. And
he's like range-wise?
I don't know, maybe strength-wise.
Rangy.
Like, oh, dude, that's why I had that was the game plan. Use the range because that dude's super strong.
Yeah, if I got kicked out of your chest. I'm gonna be in your chest, all up in your nipples, and I'll never try to get out of that.
Well, see, and like if I was fighting a strong dude like you, I'd just be trying to pump jab in your lips all night.
I'm like, I'm gonna get in his chest somewhere until I do this uppercuts.
No, but this dude Mark gets kicked out of Cleveland Browns camp for trying to physically fight his way into a tryout. They had him removed by security.
Why would they not want that guy? They suck.
Well,
if anything, like, whoa. What's wrong with this guy? He's trying to fight everybody to get a tryout. Bring him in. Who can we cover real quick?
So, yeah. So, they want me to fight this guy, but I don't want it. You know? And, matter of fact, I didn't want to fight anybody because after that
face fight a lot.
Yeah. And after I fought Roman Huerta, I'm like, dude, I got to go get my face looked at. So, I went to the dentist, right? And I got my teeth cleaned. I'm like, hey doc, think you can check my lip and see if it was broken? He's like, oh yeah, we'll do a skull X-ray. So they X-ray my whole skull, and I'm like, dude, your face is broken in like 4 spots. Like, we don't recommend you fight at all. Matter of fact, I think you got to go see a plastic surgeon. So I was like, okay. So I went to what's his name? Dr. Cook.
He's here in town?
Yeah, he's a plastic surgeon. And I went into him, he's like, Pip, I'll fix your face. I'll fix your face. But I'm going to have to make incisions on both sides of your nose, and I'm going to have to re-break everything. I'm like, whoa, wait a second.
So you've done this already?
Well, yeah.
Holy shit, your face has been worked already? Oh, okay.
So he tells me he's going to re-break everything. And I'm like, well, this doesn't sound like a very good deal.
No.
So he says, well, if it's 85% set already, you can go ahead and just fight if you really want to. And I'm like, whoa, all right. So I called the promoter And I'm like, hey, does that Corey guy still want to fight me? Because I was going to fight this guy named Corey Gilmore. He was a big old black guy out of Clovis, New Mexico, talking about he's going to knock my head off too. So
You just weird. You ran right through that. So doctor says if it's 85% set, yeah, you might as well go for it. That gigantic guy still want to fight in Clovis?
yeah.
Face is 85% good.
Well, no. So I'm not going to fight the gigantic guy from Clovis. I'm going to fight another guy that was supposed to
All
be.
the guys you fight at super heavyweight.
Yeah, they're gigantic. So he
You're
says,
just gigantic too, so it seems normal.
so he says, dude, you're not going to fight Corey Gilmore if you get back on this card. You're going to fight Mark Martinez for the main event.
That's the guy that knocked you out?
That's the dude that knocked the other dude out on my second fight.
Okay.
He's like, you got to fight as the main event against this guy in his hometown. And I'm like, wow.
That's a setup.
Yeah,
That's a for sure setup.
But dude, I was going for it. I'm not a puss. You know, and I had a mission. I had a mission.
How old is this guy?
He's young, dude. He's like 28. He's, you know, he looks like a Brahma bull. So I know he's going to come at me hard. So this time I'm thinking the whole time, pump that jab in his face. Jab, 2, 3, 2, like 2, 3, 4 times a rep. And don't charge him, right? Like let this fool come to you and pop him in his lips. And so I did that for 3 rounds. Frustrated the piss out of him. And then he took a couple of cheapies and got himself DQ.
Oh, no shit. So who's your coach right now? Are you just like watching YouTube videos in the garage in the man shop back there throwing fucking weights?
Yeah, sometimes.
I know how you are.
Yeah.
And I know you're like, well, I'm going to start skydiving. And like, you're going to coach, you're going to go to school? Nah, fuck parachute.
Well, dude, I fought in high-level athletics my whole life, right? So I had an amazing strength conditioning coach in high school, one of the best strength conditioning coaches in college. Like,
I understand
elite training in rugby, right? And I'm like, some of this stuff has got to transfer over.
Well, and yeah, I get that, but
so
when it comes to getting punched in the face, there's a guy in town. He's not necessarily a normal American boxing guy. His hands and
what's his name?
Brad Barnes. I wish he was here because he would tell you. He'd probably tell you. I know you're an athlete.
Now I was training with Brad,
and
he was the first boxing coach I had.
Yeah, he'd tell you. You would need to still have a boxing coach to go box.
Well, so here's
the guy that you're fighting has a boxing coach.
Oh yeah, so I have a boxing coach, right? The School of Hard Knocks, Isidro Castillo, and then I got Kelly Westby and Victor, right?
Okay. Well, hey, you know
these guys know what
to
to do.
You ever thought about hitting the Zimmer?
Zim.
He's a Golden Gloves boxer.
I didn't realize that. Well, Golden Gloves is just an amateur ranking system. Is all that is.
Oh, okay. But I mean, I'm sure he's got.
You got a lot of people like, dude, I was a Golden Glove. It's like, yeah, okay. Well, so was about 1,000 other children.
I'm pretty sure Zim's legit. Have you ever seen his Instagram?
No, dude, but
Zim's
Zim's
a
a
box. He's a ringside.
Zim's a killer, dude.
Yeah, I think he really could probably beat the shit out of some people. I don't want to fight Zim. If I did, I'd pull his hair, and his hair's gone now. So fuck.
Does he not look like Palomalu anymore?
Not long hair, no. I think it's coming back.
I did the hell of an athlete.
That dude's a freak. That dude's a freaky guy. Anyway, back to your fights. I keep jumping off course. You got me.
Dude,
by the way, first I'll get clear. He brought me a bang. I just smashed it, so I'm all geeked out. And then the reason there's only one camera going is because he said he didn't like a camera on him. Because
I don't like it in my face.
He says my show, so it's not that I've been seated. He just requested it not to be there.
Well, I just think it's his show and he deserves the FaceTime.
Yeah, well, now from now on, I think I'm getting rid of both those fucking cameras and just set up my new camera and we'll just have one big picture.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like that. Look, a little face pop.
There he is. Smokey!
I like that.
You know what I'm talking about? That's exactly where it came from. Shout out to Cole for making that thing right there.
Very cool.
All right, back to Martinez.
Yeah.
Shot and DQ'd.
Yeah, dude. So, like, I'm
You
pumping.
beat people up without a legitimate coach.
No, dude. I legitimately beat that dude up in the chapter 3. Like, he landed very few punches, like, per round. I think maybe he landed like less than 5 punches per round.
Wow.
And yeah, and I was deucing him up. And you know, in the 3rd round, he was getting so frustrated. When I went to go hit him in the guts, you know, you level change, so you drop a little bit, and you go to hit him in the guts. Well, he took shots to the back of the head. So I was trying to draw attention to it by taking a knee, right?
And he just,
The dude hits me in the back of the head again, and then an uppercut to the side of the jaw. And I heard the ref say, timeout. Well, when I heard timeout, you know, I hit the deck. And he's like, deduct too. So I pulled a little
you played
Ginobili.
the soccer.
No, dude, a little Ginobili, yeah. Whatever, dude. Look, it was a cheap shot. It could have affected the outcome of the fight. So I wanted to draw attention to it. Well, he got himself DQ'd and gift wrapped a win for me. So saving himself a round and a half. No face beatings. But he wants a rematch too. So now we got chapter 4, right? December to remember. It's like, so who do I fight? Huerta? Martinez? Or this Corey
You should
Gilmore?
fight the guy that broke your face.
I want that smoke. I want all that smoke. Matter of fact, I want to do a $100,000 money fight.
How you do that?
Well, you got to raise $100,000.
Just to beat people. I mean, so like winner takes the 100,000 or it goes to the cause?
Well, that's what I want. I want a winner to take 100. Well,
Yeah.
I guess a cause would be pretty cool.
Nah,
a lot of good causes.
Yeah, like your wallet.
Yeah, that sounds like the best cause right
That's the
there.
one I'd go
Big
with.
Daddy needs a little.
I'm getting, if I'm
Big
getting
Daddy
punched
needs
in
a
the
new
head.
pair of shoes.
I want to get punched in the head. I want the, like I said, the CTE at this table needs to be, at some point it's going to have to be.
But dude, this whole fight thing is, the whole thing is about father's rights. That's what the whole thing was about, was how can I make memories with my children that they're never going to forget?
Yeah.
And the kids have only got to be at one. They've only got to be at one, and that was the first one. That was the 30-second knockout. And dude, I had never been held by my son like so tight. He was like, I was his hero that day. And dude, that to me was worth all the broken noses in the world. Because like, dude, no matter what anybody says to my children about their dad, they're gonna remember those moments.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And they're gonna remember that time that dad took, you know, to not just coach their team, but they're like, dude, dad was doing it.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Dad took a shot, and he was proving a point, and he did it. And he did it with us, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
And so that's what it was about for me. And so, yeah, even though I get punched in the face, even though some people look at me like, God damn, you're an idiot.
Well, man, you take boxing and all. You usually sit around the house.
Dude, I told you, it was in December when I watched Sanchez's son lose that fight. And I'm like, dude, I could beat that guy. And so I told the promoter, I could beat that guy. And he's like, well, why don't you get on one of my shows? So I did. I knocked the dude out.
If you were not
YouTube sensation.
if you're not as big a stature human as you are, and walk up to that guy, if you're like 5'7", and I could beat that guy, he'd be like, all right, cool, man.
Yeah, see you.
He's like, oh, even if this big guy can't fight, he's big. We can put him on a card, a big picture next to a big guy. Like, Battle of the Titans. Who gets the shit? He gets knocked the fuck out. Oh, you better work. Oh, yeah, cool. And then it worked out in your favor, but I just don't understand. I get
Man,
it.
this boxing game is a trip, and it's not for everybody.
I get it, but
It's not for everybody.
I'm gonna check something.
Certainly not a long-term thing for me. Not trying to be champion of the world or nothing like that. Although there is an opportunity to fight on the Tyson Fury undercard. Yeah.
How so?
So I got contacted from a gal and her mother who were matchmakers, and they're trying to match me up with a guy who's like 19-0 as an amateur, Golden Gloves, right? 19, dude, the dude's a monster.
That's what. Yeah.
He's a freaking killer. But he's 0-0 as a pro, right? So it's legit if he fights a 2-1 pro like myself, right? Okay, whatever. Dude, I'm down. I want the exposure, I want the chapter 4, and I want the closure, you know what I mean?
If you fight a guy that's 19-0, amateur or not, that's a lot of fight experience.
Dude, your boy's gotta come to play.
I get it, man.
Straight up.
But
I gotta come to play.
Fighting is not football. It is not rugby.
Okay, so
It's
let me
hard
ask you
to.
this.
You can't really. It's hard to muscle yourself through a good fighter. Like if a guy can really fight, he's like, oh, okay, yeah.
Jesus, but what more like life is there in competition other than a fight? What's more like life? Because, dude, in a fight game, right, you've got to put in all this work. You've got to put in all this focus, right? There's a lot of variables. You got outside interference, right? You got a game plan going in. You could win, you could lose.
Well, I can tell you,
You could lose and still win.
I can tell you that about rock climbing. Every single aspect, everything you said, even weather and everything has something to do with it. And then when I fail, I just bounce off a rope, go back up a little bit, and try again. I don't go.
Dude, you're right. There's definitely better things that I could be doing to prove this point.
But
the mission has already been set in motion.
I get you.
It's already in the
Boat
motion.
selling.
Yeah.
I don't care if there's an iceberg in the water or not.
Yeah, you just
Yeah, you
entered
just
the
said-
fourth quarter, dude. You can't
How many
stop.
fights?
There's 4.
And then you're done.
Well, No, because then I'll be leaving shit on the table, and I can't do that, dude. You got Mark Martinez who wants that smoke. Huerta wants that smoke again.
Can I get in contact with some of these guys and get them on this show?
Dude, I think it'd be a great idea. I think we ought to get them on. I totally think we ought to get them on.
I'd like to talk to some guys like that fight on a radio yard. I mean,
well, dude, it's funny that you said Bradley Barnes, dude, because he was the first guy I contacted. I'm like, dude, Brad, I need your help.
He's a bad motherfucker.
Yeah, dude's a good coach. So we're sitting there and we're boxing, and he's holding pads for me, right? Well, he puts the pad in front of his dick. Well, I punched the pad and hit him in the dick, and the dude's like, oh, he curls over. He's like, God damn it, why would you do that? Why would you fucking hit me in the dick? And I'm like, Brad, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I'm like, why would you hit the pad? He was like, I didn't. You know, but he was transferring the pad. Anyway, dude, after that, he said, I'll give you your money back. I don't want to train you anymore. He gave me my money back, and I ended up going to Hobbs. So now I train in Hobbs.
Brad's a very serious dude, and he's very high level, so. But he's been
good time. Good times.
Oh, that's beautiful. He's like moving the pad around, just winning the boxing match.
Dude, think about
after he gathered himself, I was about to later go, win a fucking boxing match. Would you ever hit a guy in the dick? Why would I ever show you dick shot a guy?
Oh, why? Yeah, I was like, why is he holding his head there? I'm going to smash it.
That story. He tells that story. He goes, guys, you'll never believe what time I'm working this big monster dude. I go to move the pad over, and he just hits me in the dick.
Dude, he calls the new guy I'm working with, and he's like, the guy he hits really hard, but he's got no boxing skills.
He's saying this about you?
Yeah, dude's got no boxing skills.
Well, that's fine. You know,
yeah,
start.
That's what I was thinking. It's like, you know what? But that's the whole point of this, right? You're in there to compete. You're in there to grow.
But what was this Brad saying this?
Yeah.
Well, here's what Brad's saying. Brad's saying this guy is jumping into fights really quickly in his boxing career.
Oh man.
And he's like, you know, like this guy he got power, he can hit, and he's just letting people know like he has no boxing skill right now, but he's brand new. Like he's just being honest with you. He's not being an asshole. I mean,
no, I know it.
He can come off like that. That dude's just being straight up. He's like actually in that those
dude,
words.
that Bruno Bastos guy that he works with, that dude's legit.
I think Brad. I don't know how Brad
he got himself a new gym over there too in Midland.
Bruno's, yeah, I saw
Bruno Bastos.
Yeah,
that's a sweet looking place.
And there's Midland BJJ. Is that a different guy? That's Brad, right?
I don't know if they're the same or not.
Because my daughter, I think Saturday at Open Max, my daughter wants to check out that, and my wife, I think they're going to go to Midland BJJ. Got a friend that goes over there. She's a female. They get down. So wow. I think jiu-jitsu for anybody, especially women, is the best way to learn a real way to defend yourself. Because even if you're a 119-pound girl and you're a monster Muay Thai kickboxer, and some big mongrel like me has no talent to fight, but I'm big and strong, I can get a hold of you and pound you. And like if you don't knock me out, which is there's a high chance you're not knocking me out being so small, I'm gonna be able to manhandle you and hurt you. But if you can do jiu-jitsu, like you can let that big mongrel get on you. Oh, come on, which arms and neck? Which do I need to snap? And you can literally defend yourself.
Yeah, jiu-jitsu. That's the real deal.
I think if you're gonna train like other than just for your cause, like if you train to defend yourself, I think that's like literally the best way. Yeah, it's not the coolest thing to see, but if you run into a motherfucker that knows what they're doing, they're going to, and you up here going to lose that fight.
So my cousin Jack, he played lineman for the Colorado Buffaloes. He's super strong. The dude's like 300 pounds, 6'6". His dad was like 6'10". Okay, so he's a very large man. Anyway, this dude's trying to stay in shape now that his football career is over, and he's kind of like us, little journeyman athlete.
Yeah.
Anyway, he gets into jits last year, and he's got his blue belt, right? So he's got to choke out the master to get his blue belt, and he's like, Tip, I just put the vice grips on him. Dude, he's got these forearms. I swear to God, they look like Popeye. He's got these big ass forearms. My cousin Jack, and Dude, he got into jits and he's just like next level strong now. He's super impressive. I'd like to see him get into octagon one day.
The first time I ever did something like that, my sister was dating this tiny little dude named Yoshi.
He sounds like a master.
Wait, he was tiny. Yoshi. Something like that. He was straight edge. So then, I mean, and I was making fun. I was fucking with him. I was like, yeah, okay. I was like, you're jujitsu. I was like, I'll fuck you up right now. I'd never done anything, just drink beer and act an ass. He's like, well, you can go to Miller College and enter that contest if you're so badass. Dude, I did, and I got like second. And the only reason I won the ones I wrestled, like two, I forgot how it was. Like, I wrestled twice or fought twice. He just rolled twice, and then the third time this guy was just as strong as me and way better, and he fucked me up. But the second guy was like way better than me, but I just got him in a headlock, but not even on his neck, on his jaw, and just laid, like you said, I just torqued. But I didn't know about breathing. I didn't know technique. So I literally was getting tapped like, you won, like, and I'm about to pass out and hold my breath. Just
squeezing with all your might.
I had no idea to breathe.
And your forearms are probably
and that guy told me, he's like, the only reason you beat me is because you're strong as fuck.
Hell
I was about to break his jaw. Yeah,
man,
that's just no joke. Like,
no, it's not.
What little jiu-jitsu I
even
learned?
if it's not on your neck, if it's just on your jaw, like you're protecting your neck, dude, that thing feels like they're about to crack your freaking jaws in half right here.
What tiny bit of little jiu-jitsu I learned from
Painful.
I think even to a normal guy who just wrestled, it's like your head.
Wrestling's tough. Wrestling is tough.
Yeah, but like if I just wrestled a guy, if we really wrestle and have a little match, whoever taps wins, I feel confident. If the guy's like, no, I've never trained nothing. What little I know, I feel way more confident that I'm gonna probably for sure beat this guy because I know certain things like ways to key locks, things like that. Not like a master, but I know how to get him into it. Especially if it's a more retarded person than myself.
Kyle, this setup here at the Choppin' It Up Factory is probably one of the coolest podcast setups I've seen. This is sweet.
I appreciate. Hey, just had a guy hop on, my buddy Jack.
Jack and Lee.
Yeah.
Dude, Jack's a killer. Now Jack works with Kelly Westby and works with Victor that I'm talking about, and they're like, Tip,
he's jiu-jitsu master.
You gotta work with Jack.
He will over
the cream of the crop.
Dude, I would put my wad on anybody I shouldn't say anybody pretty much anybody against that guy on jiu-jitsu. He's probably gonna roll him up.
Jack's legit, man.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, his wife's super sweet too.
I've never.
Congrats, by the way, you guys.
Yeah.
You know they're expecting babies.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, he's a good dude. He's a legit killer.
Yeah.
There's a few of them walking around here.
Dude, you know who else is a legit killer that I'd like to see in the squared circle? Your boy Sean Parker.
Yeah.
My corner man.
Yeah.
Your friend, my friend.
Yeah.
Dude, that dude. He may not look like a physical specimen, but the dude's fit. And he's strong.
I think he looks like a physical specimen. If I was a chick, I'd lick all over.
Okay, all right, dude. But the dude's not 6'5", right?
No,
he's not 6'5". He's not 300 pounds. But the dude's he's like 6'1", probably 270, 280, and he's freakishly strong, like a gorilla.
Oh yeah, and fast.
Yeah.
Super explosive.
Yeah, the
playing football with that guy was like a target. I remember he'd block you once his hands are on your pads.
It's over, dude.
Like him and Patrick Lindsay, it's shut down. You're not going nowhere.
Dude, that dude could play any position on the line. He could play any position as a defensive back. He could play D-line, defensive end. That dude's talented.
You know what I would
But you want to know what, dude? All that talent that man has, he's transferred it to his kids.
Oh, I'm sure.
Have you seen those kids?
No, because that asshole taught me to let my son play tackle football this year because our kids be on the same team. And then I see him and he realized, he's like, no, man, Beckham's not going to play. Beckham's going to play soccer because I want to see him get hurt. He'll play at 7th grade. I was like,
but your son's playing with Chad Thompson's son, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is Brad Richards' son on that team?
No, I don't think he's playing this year.
Okay, but he was last year.
Yeah.
And Decrepin is his son on the team?
Yes, Ethan's a beast. He's fast.
All those kids are beasts. All those dads are beasts. Think about that, right? So we're talking about the importance of fathers.
Yep.
Look at the roles that your boy Sean, Fred, Brad, Chad Thompson, your boy KB, Kyle Barnett, dude. All these kids that are the children of the dudes I'm talking about are beasts, and they're beasts for a reason because their fathers have spoken into their lives, dude, and they're passing on a knowledge.
Oh yeah.
They're passing on traits
or
Dude, that's so
living a
important.
certain life
Dude,
without
so
having to say a
important.
word.
So important.
Like I'm always on my kids about eating stuff and working out. I'm always on Zach, he's a football player.
How many kids are eating, Skittles for dinner, dude?
But I also make sure I don't fuck around. So you can't be like, well, screw you, dude. I'm not gonna go do this while you're eating powdered donuts. My actually said a terrible sugar, like terrible dude. That kid's dude. It's bad. But I don't know, like I'm with you.
I'm kind of bummed that Beck's not on that team because, dude.
Well, yeah, because here's the reason. That's exactly what I was one of my son played 7th grade. Like I gotta get to play tackle, but I said you get pads, and the school gives you pads. I don't let the knees get blown out no matter what age. And now being in the mix with this level like Pee Wee football, I realize how fucking crazy these people can get.
Insane.
Woo,
have you seen that Taifa?
Yeah, I watched my. That's what he watches that shit constantly.
Insane.
I would not let my son ever play on any team, on any type of. If it's like that, no way.
So
I would be out there on the field, and I would be choking people. What Brad taught me would be put to use on those fat motherfuckers. I would be out there rear naked choking everybody. Those guys are way too crazy with their kids.
They're insane.
Here's what you get. You gotta understand, they're kids. A lot of athletes like us, especially ones that play well or want their sons to play well, we have these expectations like they can do what we can do. We don't realize that their bodies aren't like our bodies. They're not coordinated. They're not as big and powerful. And sometimes I think we get overly excited and some of these coaches get super pumped, like, why are you going faster? Why aren't you? And they get the type of show up insane. I'm like, they're kids, bro.
Going faster, doing the wrong technique's going to get somebody.
Right. And I'm like, here's the thing. These are kids. This is our time to either ruin football for them, ruin being around grown men for them, being a coach for them, or let them have a little fun, teach them how. I mean, you got to be. I mean, to me, when you start screaming at kids, you scream at me, I just shut everything off. You can see their faces.
Yeah, dude. They go in that turtle shell.
You see their faces, they all just go.
Well, see, and that was my biggest complaint when I was coaching Taifa.
You scream too much.
Last year is, dude, you gotta let it go. Like when the kids jump off sides, let it go.
Yeah.
You're gonna make one mistake turn into 3 because you put them in a shell, and they're gonna stop thinking like what we want them to do. Right? Yeah. You want them to be thinkers.
I tell them all the time
to know what they're doing, and if they're thinking about, oh shit, I don't want to make coach mad, and they're hesitant, they're not playing with tails held high.
Exactly.
They're not running with that same confidence that they're running, and that's what bothers me at that age. You gotta build that confidence. Without confidence,
well, most of the boys, few kids do, but most of the boys don't have it. That's the confidence builders football. And if you're constantly on them about what to do and wrong, like most of the kids are tough on themselves when they mess up. And they'll come to the sideline crying, I'm like, hey, forget about it. It's over. That play's over. Don't do it again. Learn from it. But here's the problem. I notice a lot of people like screaming this, and you messed up this, and then they don't teach them. Line up, do it again. I'm like, whoa.
Where's the correction?
Slow down.
Yeah, where's the correction?
Slow down. Let's teach each kid from the backside of the play to where we're at what they're doing wrong. Let's fix it, and then let's run it again. And like instead of just screaming and hollering that type of shit. But the problem is the type of show they don't show you the whole practice. Those coaches are also probably put on the major show, but they might be showing more technique. But sometimes I'm like, they're just hitting and they're screaming like, do it again. I'm like, and then they make them do it again. They hit and mess up again.
Dude, we've got one of the premier types of teams in the state of Texas right? Yeah, the Horned Frogs, man, they're stacked.
Why don't
super stacked?
Do they play like the ones on the show?
As far as I know, yeah, they do. They go down there. They play those teams from Houston, from Dallas.
But aren't the ones on the show champions, and then we're champions here in Midland?
Yeah, but I'm not sure if they're doing the show anymore now. I'm not sure if they're doing continued seasons or not. But if they do, I think that Horned Frog team would be a great team to follow. Dude, they're stacked.
And that's Jamel and
that's Game Ready.
Game Ready, yeah.
Game Ready.
Yeah, and that's
Game Ready.
I'm not gonna lie, they probably do a fine job, but I don't know if my son is ready. I'm not ready to put my son. This is PBYFL. I mean, it's serious enough. It is serious enough.
Oh yeah,
it's good.
Well, dude, and they'll burn out.
It's late in the season for us. It's like this would be playoffs.
When did you start lifting?
Like 7th grade.
Yeah.
And the only reason I started lifting,
8th grade. That was it.
The only reason I started lifting is because I was legitimately raised in the gym. My dad lifted his whole life.
Yeah, man.
He would take me to the daycares. I would see my dad work out, and then Coach Taylor in Alamo got me on the universal machine. We had like the machine bench and like shoulder press. We all maxed out. And I was little, I was only like 5 foot tall in 7th and 8th grade, 5'2" and 8, and then I was strong as the strongest guy there. And like on the speed weights, they had the speed weights, and then in the front row was like a full big bar with one with like 115 on it, and it was just me, David Wood, which he was a monster, and Shannon Sims was monsters. But I was as strong as him. And then across from Alamo was the YMCA at the time. It's a church now. Got a membership, so every day after school I go lift. I've been lifting my whole. I love lifting weights. That's the only thing I got over people like, man, how do you stay in shape? I'm like, I like the stupid shit.
It's better than therapy, man.
I like the dumb
Better
shit.
than therapy.
Yeah, but like these kids though, we can't take it that serious on those kids. But
And those kids,
because we started football in June.
that's a long season.
In June, 3 days a week, 2 hours of practice. That was like more. It should have been more. Now going into it, like I'll know next year going into it because I'm going to be the head coach for JV next year. I know that we did kind of like more football drill and stuff. That'll just be straight eating shit, and those kids will be working their ass off, getting stronger, doing bear crawls, and just getting in shape. Because what I think I like to do is get in shape in off season. June, I think September 1st is game. You got all the time to get, and then your kids, these kids get in
The
shape.
Gators winning this year?
We're 3-3. We just lost our last one to the. We got. I don't know.
Who's undefeated?
Nobody. I think anymore. It was the Cowboys.
Yeah,
I need
Cowboys
to
and
do
Gators were the best teams last year.
I need to do better. I think we were fourth this right now.
Didn't y'all win it last year? Didn't you guys beat the Cowboys in the championship?
Yeah, I wasn't there. They did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went to that game.
But this is Dean's first year. He'll get another year at JV. But they and Zach Brown was the coach then too.
Yeah. Is he coaching?
No. It's Carl, Jason, myself, Chad. When Chad brings his ass to practice, he's always got something to do.
He's big time.
Whatever. I think he just sticks around because it's cold outside right now. And then Jesse. Jesse's another coach. But I mean, also that's like end of the season. Kids start. You can tell like they love football, but their attention spans are getting. When you since June, 3 days a week until like a few weeks before the first of the season, sometime maybe in August, we went to 4 days a week, 2 hours a day. So it's Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and then games on Saturday. That's a lot of football for kids. I was, to be honest, that guy did this. I was like, oh shit, that's no bullshit. That's a real deal. Like, it's serious.
Oh yeah.
And some of the parents are like, I've seen somebody like we get together.
It is a huge time commitment.
Like the
parents and coaches.
We played the Cowboys, dude. You can tell those the adults get a little too crazy. Like,
dude, they have
outside interference from that's fucking crazy, man.
Well, bro, they're teaching those kids how to handle those big stages. You know what I mean? That's because they're so passionate. Stage. Okay, so high school football in West Texas is insane.
I know, but Pee Wee football,
insane. Dude, that's where they breed it.
I guess.
They're breeding a culture.
I didn't play none of it, and I kicked ass all the way to the day I stopped playing football.
Dude, I know, I get it.
I played flag. I was a center. I'm just saying, like,
dude, I grew up swimming in the Y.
My goal when I went to coach, here's what I was like, I'm doing this. I'm gonna coach these boys, good technique, basic football. So when they go to 7th grade, when it starts mattering and counting, like then there is no pay to play. No one gets time. You earn your spot where you sit. When it's that, hopefully the kids that I coached will go in there and the coach will be like, oh, you got this covered. You're kind of I can coach you the next level. You already got that basic shit out of the way. That's what I'm just trying to get them to like football, have fun, and then when they have a knowledge of it, when they go to 7th grade, they're like, I already know this shit.
Isn't Fred the head coach, or is he the head coach or an assistant coach for Midland Christian?
I'm not sure. I know he's a coach though.
Yeah, I wish he would have came tonight. He could tell you. He could tell you how crazy these parents are.
Oh, I bet.
These parents are insane.
I bet. Well, dude, I literally just zoned everybody out. My wife said, "You don't hear that shit?" I'm like, nah. I'm like zoned out. I'm just trying to watch the boys.
Dude, the stuff people say in the crowd about these kids is terrible.
Yeah,
I've listened to some of the commentary, like even on my 7-year-old son. You know, it's like, dude, he's 7.
They have
leave him alone.
They have
like, yeah, he made a mistake. Yeah, he didn't throw the ball. Yeah, he threw an interception. Get over it.
Well, they're having like this rivalry between the Cowboys and Gators. I'm new to this. I don't know nothing. I'm thinking, how do these kids have rivalries with this other team? I get because they played the championship and it was tight, but like the kids don't even know each other. And I was like, the first time I ever bumped into them, I saw what the rivalry was. The kids are like there, but the coaches, parents, they're all. I'm like,
oh yeah.
I was like, the rivalry is between the adults. That shouldn't even exist.
That's how it works, man.
That's fucking hilarious.
That's what it is out here in West Texas, man. It ain't like that in Colorado. It's not. Dude, I remember one time our state championship team was Columbine at the time. Played, I think it was Midland Lee or something like that. Midland Lee didn't make the playoffs that year.
Okay. Football?
Yeah, came down here, played them in West Texas, and our state champions got whooped like 56-0.
Really?
Like dominated. They killed Colorado State champs. So state champs versus a team that doesn't even make the playoff, and it's 56-0. That's how serious Texas football is.
It's so crazy though. It's so crazy. Like, well, the thing is, I don't mind like some of the coaches getting crazy. They get kind of crazy, but if you're gonna, some of these guys, I'm like, if you're gonna coach, know kind of what you're talking about. Like, don't just scream out the field, go up there. Like, how? How do they go? How do they win?
Well, bro, I was watching some of these coaches teaching the first year tackle players
during the game
to still put their faces
in their chest,
right in the middle of the chest.
Yeah,
put your face in their chest.
Yeah,
and I'm like, dude, are you trying to break your 7-year-old son's neck?
Or collarbone.
He'll never freaking play another sport in his life. He's gonna be a paraplegic. You know,
these kids will put their heads down so bad.
Yeah,
I watch we played other teams, so I'm always trying to pay attention to coaches, and I'm like, shit that comes out of people's mouths and excitement. I'm like, guys, in the end, this is a bunch of 8 and 9-year-old kids playing football. Like, you can tell by some of the actions of the adults, you're ruining the game.
Mm-hmm.
Like the actual day of the game, you're ruining it because those kids are looking at you like, whoa, what's going wrong? Why are they sick? Like like you said, they mess up, they just eat ass. They just start eating ass. I don't understand that. I can't understand how adults get involved in the kids' sports that hardcore and they kind of suck the fun out of it.
It feels like a lot of these parents, you know, like they didn't achieve any like high level accolades in their own sports careers, and it's like they're trying to live vicariously through their children.
I agree with some of that. Yeah.
It's kind of.
I don't like it. I just hate when you see these parents and these like kids running sprints. You see parents screaming, blah blah. And I'm like, hey, look at yourself.
When did you do
that? Can you even do two of what these people are doing? Like, I like to practice what I preach. So when I see that shit and they're like, those are the doggiest ones. I'm like, you motherfuckers. Like, there's a few parents I've seen like on the side of that when I do pay attention, like when shit, my kids are kind of half-assing, they get foul, dude.
Well, bro, one of the things that I noticed was like the most effective at that age, right, is the consistency of the calls. You got so many coaches trying to play like Bill Belichick, right? It's like, dude, you're not Bill Belichick. Why don't you just simplify it and keep the calls consistent, right?
Yeah.
Like say the call twice in the huddle, ready, break.
Yep.
And it's consistent every time. And the way you break the huddle is the same every time. And if you can teach those simple things and have them execute those simple things, bro, you're going to be 95% more successful than the other guys because they're not doing those things.
How many offensive plays would you have in that?
Like 10.
Nothing.
Like 10, and be really good at 10 of them.
So like six run, the rest pass.
Dude, yeah, and make the passes super simple. I mean, you're talking 7 years old, right? What do you think the dude's going to throw a 40-yard missile?
Yeah.
No, dude, he's going to throw a 5-yard in route. Yeah, you know, he's not going to throw the out route because it's too flipping far.
Yeah, if it is,
I mean, let's be realistic about the talent level of the kid, right?
Right. That's
And so you tailor your plays around the talent of what you got.
I mean,
dude, so many coaches are like, they're just freaking absent-minded about what they actually have, and it's like, dude, you're trying to run the most complicated freaking offense,
and they're thinking of grown men be doing it. That's why.
Come on, man.
I'm running Lee High School football. It's the most basic I formation, simple football, and like I will literally like there's like the Rebels. If the same head coaches are there, I'll go talk to the guys and be like, hey, let's do a scrimmage or whatever. If they don't like be scared, I'll show you. I'm like, dude, here's my playbook here.
Mm-hmm.
Because when I play football, it's like, here's what we run.
Line up, try to stop me, dude. You gotta still stop me.
You gotta stop me. And
if my technique and my guys' skills and my guys know where the play's going, we should beat you.
Pretty much. That's something with it. That's easy. Like if you just teach them basic plays, we got beat by the Cowboys pretty bad. And I kept watching. I think they ran maybe 5 plays all game. But those 5 plays, those boys had
crisp.
It was like, oh my God.
Crisp.
I was impressed. I was like, and I think I pissed off some of our coaches. I didn't mean to, like in a bad way, but I said, guys, we got to have coach today because our boys are bad. We got a team. You know, you get like one superstar kid a team usually. Dude, we had like 9.
Dude, I got a side note. I totally have to side note this whole conversation. So when I'm out there coaching, right, as a single dad, dude, there are so many hot moms.
Ah!
I gotta be honest, dude. Like, there are a lot of good-looking single mothers out there, and like they see me out there coaching and stuff like that, and I think, oh yeah, dude, I love it. I absolutely love it because like
It's like going to the grocery store.
well, no, not quite like that. But
HEB at like 8 o'clock at night.
dude, there are a lot of good-looking
That's where you
moms
should
in
be.
West Texas.
That's
I'll
where you
just
should
be
be.
honest.
You should be if you're. You should.
But dude, I'm never getting married again. I'll just tell you that right now. It's never happening.
Yeah, if me and
Not
Brandon
me.
didn't work out, I'm done. I'm like for real done with every like.
Dude,
I'm living in the van. I'm disappearing in the rocks.
I'd rather look at them all.
if I
Why
need-
not look at them all?
If I need some tail, I'll drive into town. I'll pay my little money, and then I'll drive back in my little van to the rocks.
Oh, okay. Dude, let's get back to this.
Hey, by the way, you're the first person to ever have notes.
Well, dude, I wanted to talk about some certain things, right? So I put some talking points down, and I just wanted to go with it. But yeah.
See,
Dude, it's important.
every time I ask
It's
somebody,
important when you come to the Choppin' Up factory, dude.
Yeah.
You got something to talk about. You don't want to sit here with
so
you know,
every time I
nothing
do,
to say.
people go. I ask people like I had a few people say, oh, maybe I'll do it one day. Let me see. You know, some people don't like to get on a fucking little show and expose themselves.
Dude, it's a little nerve-wracking.
Right, but I'm like, they're like, so how do you do it? I'm like, well, I know why I asked you. There's something interested about you. I'm interested about. So I'll start probably there, and then it just kind of goes. The only thing I'm good at is talking. I do solo casts that last like an hour by myself, just nonstop me talking.
Well, for those who don't know, right, me and Kyle, we met each other playing for the West Texas Drillers. That's how I originally met this guy. And he would fly around and make plays with war paint all over his face, and the dude looked like freaking Braveheart in a football uniform. He was a killer. And so I kind of immediately took a liking to him because he played with the tenacity.
That's my favorite football.
And I feel like you can tell a lot by the way somebody plays the game.
Oh yeah.
And dude, I watch you play the game. I'm like, I like that dude.
Oh yeah. All I had was effort. I tell all my players that I had no talent. I tell them effort.
But dude, the way you play the
effort.
game is a lot like the way you live, right? Like, and dude, you live hard.
Oh yeah. Try to.
Yeah.
I always say, I tell everybody's like, you know, Christians and hardcore Bibles people go, I believe in God and all that.
Heck yeah.
But I have a different outlook on it than the normal one. But when I say treat that body like a temple, when I go back and if it's the pearly gates or whoever you got to talk to again there, I want them to hand it my little meat suit back, and it's like duct tape and wire back together. Like, yeah, you did it right, buddy. You got all these.
I bet you, like, when we get to the pearly gates, God's gonna be like, "You really think you deserve to be in here?" And you're like, "Yeah, I do." Okay, let's break down the film. Let's pull it up. Let's click, and he starts to put you on the film. Remember when you did this right here?
I'm like, yeah.
God, I thought I was forgiven.
No. We gotta do this one more time.
Come on, man, let me in.
Yeah, you gotta go through this one more time. This is shame. Dude, that'd be terrible. If that's how it really has to go down, like he just goes click, like that TV right there. And he's just like, oh shit. We're gonna be here a minute, aren't we? Like that would be terrible. I really hope it's not like that.
Dude, so many things. Like if I could run it back, you could run it back perfect. If you were to know the outcome before it happened, you could run it back perfect every time.
But I truly think that you're supposed to do fucked up shit.
You are. You're supposed to fail. You're supposed to fall on your face.
You're
sometimes.
supposed to
get knocked down.
You're supposed to be evil. You're supposed to be hateful. You're supposed to be vile.
But you're also supposed to be forgiving, right?
Absolutely. But then because either you stay those things or you learn from that muck and you try to dust. There's one thing we can't stop doing is being.
Wasn't it you that posted the other day? Like, try to go one day without criticizing somebody. Didn't you post that?
Yeah, well, I stole that from somebody. I don't remember how it was. I read that. I was like, that's badass.
Dude, that is badass. Because I think about how many times.
Every day.
Dude, I try really super hard.
It's even
recently to not do it.
Yeah.
Like when I find myself getting cheeky about somebody or I read. Okay, dude, so there was a gal today, right? She posted her camel toe on Facebook, and in my head I'm thinking, my God, it's a little thirsty move right there. But dude, if she wants to post her camel toe on Facebook, dude, good on you. 253 likes later, dude, good on you.
I'm with you. If somebody's like, well, what if my kid sees that? No, your kid has to phone.
Dude, your kid shouldn't be on freaking Facebook, dude.
And she shouldn't be friends with the camel toe lady.
Come on, man.
I'm with it 100%. I can't judge. I talked some shit all day. I was like talking shit out loud to my wife about something, I said, I can't think like that. That's a terrible way to think. Like, I mean, you still do it.
Dude, it's poisonous.
I was like, I can't think like that.
It's poisonous, dude.
Just no one, I mean, we can't.
You're not perfect.
No,
I'm certainly
no.
not perfect. You know, dude, Brandy's pretty damn perfect.
She get mean, though.
Well, I wouldn't know about that.
She get mean.
Dude, I'm so thankful for you having me on the show.
Hey, man,
This is pretty cool.
I'm telling you, and it's been what? Let me see what the time is.
How long has it been?
I can't tell. See,
I don't want to overstay my welcome, but I do want to thank you for letting me be on the show.
It's not even about an hour, man.
Well, dude, we don't need to drag it
We
out.
can only do episode 2, bring Fred on here.
Dude, I'd love that. Matter of fact, I'd love to not only have Fred Zilla, but I'd like to have Big Chief on here all at the same
I'll
time.
do that.
And Parker, dude.
Well, if you get out of the
Like a true chop it up session, dude, with the full boat. That'd be cool.
Yeah, when you're not in training, you can have a few drinks. Because you're nonstop. You just go fight to fight to fight, so you got one coming up.
Well, yeah, I got one coming up. Like I said, December 21st.
You do know
It's going to be the December to remember. Well, it's probably going to be one of 3 dudes, right? You're either going to have Mark Sanchez, who wants to run back that disqualification ass whooping he took, right? Or you have Roman Huerta, wanting to run back that money fight, right? Because that dude took off with my 10 G's last time. You know, I'd like to get that back. Plus rectify the fact that the dude broke my face and stole one.
Right.
Dude, and I've played spoiler before too. He knows he played spoiler that day, Outside interference. Outside interference. But yeah, no, dude, could be one of those guys. Could also be this dude Corey Gilmore, who's been pretty loud over there in Clovis, saying I was gonna knock me out. Sounds like his coach doesn't like me for some reason, but whatever.
It's because you have nice hats.
Oh, dude, and I got a good looking jaw.
Yeah.
They want to smack it.
It's true. I would want to eat you
Fuck 'em.
too. Yeah.
You want that smoke, dude? You guys can have it.
Well, let's end it on that. We'll do another one.
Kyle, thank you for having me, bro.
Before the fight. Let's do one before the fight.
I love you, dude.
Hey, by the way, it's the Fat Thor added to the collection.
Dude,
and
he's got a really cool collection of bobbleheads. This one's got to be my favorite. Can I put it?
Oh, yeah.
Can I show the camera?
Yeah.
This one's my favorite.
That was given to me by the actual guy that looks like that.
Right there.
Oh, yeah.
That's Fred Zilla. That's the coach of Miller Christian.
All right, we're out, and I don't know who's going to be on next week, but there will be one. So,
Love you, fam.
out of here, man.
Thanks for
Appreciate
having
you,
me.
man. Thank you.